Oh! I didn't mean to swing like that, but, yeah, why don't you go treat her? Oh, wait, you can't. She's gone. Hello, Mokers, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2, where we last left off. We had just picked up a new companion, Tristan, and leveled up to 12. And we find ourselves back on Dorado to overall just explore. However, there is something that I just discovered upon loading in as of, 30-some seconds ago, because I just loaded up and started the episode. And am I going to remember it? Ah, yes. Where is it? Where is it? Yes, right up at the top. The main... I was reading the little text under Meet Abigail. Or, sorry, Abbott. So, meet Abbott Newell at Matriarch's Mercy. Now, remember, that's where we sent the robot, or at least we sent him back to the charging pad, which will then... he'll be put on his way towards Matriarch's Mercy. So, hopefully, just by having done that and found that robot, it will help us out in the main mission of Abbott saying, well, I can't help you right now. I need to get my mech. And then it's like, I already got your mech back, you know?
That must be Matriarch's Mercy. Sure think a lot of their royal family, don't they?
Oh, that whole thing is Matriarch's Mercy, huh? It's a shame. Shame you can't just go down.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
You're shocked the traders haven't defaced it? Does that mean that whoever owns that place is not Protectorate? I thought this place was Protectorate, was it not? Well, at least for the ones who are alive.
Until the next tram arrives.
I used to love taking the train across Dorado, seeing the Marcasite caverns, the silence of the desolate plains. But that's all in the past now. This place reeks of death. I believe refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here. I only hope they found peace in oblivion.
Is for sober internal speculation.
Holy hell. Treacherous. You're not made to fight fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker and you deal bonus sneak damage. Minus 25% of my max health, but 100% sneak damage? Yeah. Just gotta bounce around from building to building.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war. This is the Order's anti-air control center. If you don't have specific business here, kindly keep moving.
Oh, wait. There was a messages. Watch for overhead debris.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter.
That's one way to become the center of attention.
Even though I probably shouldn't oversave, depending if I want to take back that flaw, I'm going to anyway, because it does minus my overall maximum health, but sneak attack damage going up. See, hooligan. So wait, just to be clear, does that like...
My apologies. My work requires a rather high amount of focus, and as such, I'm unable to engage in idle chatter. Chatter.
So he just counted as an enemy just because... enemy.
Architect, I hope this does not turn back into an active war.
I'll leave you alone, Borden. I'll have you talk to your superiors when you have to explain to them why somebody's dead, why a technician died on your watch.
We regret to inform you Zeranium Manufactory 7 is presently under lockdown. Unauthorized entry is barred due to contrivance malfunction, laboratory mishap, and/or miscellaneous unspeakable danger.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? Manufactory 7, presently and for an indeterminate time, is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors. All right.
I'm not telling anyone I'm on Earth Directorate business. I must find another way in. Yeah, unfortunately, it's faster to go back this way. Hopefully, it kind of spawns me, like, out front it. The farther outside it spawns me, the better. Okay. We're just gonna keep heading this way. The foreman.
Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Well, we could. No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way. Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment. That's not... Yes, your assessment is absolutely accurate. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated. Correct. In this case, standardize algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and distressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma. Many, unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild arachnids. In summary, many and varied.
I wonder if this will actually help him out. What about equal?
Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though. Many, unfortunately. Antis, human soldiery, raptidon... Correct. And thus, my dilemma. Anti's forces have pushed us from... Despite the fact... That being said, we shouldn't
I want to get back to the
trench line. Our analysis shows us that Antis simply lacks the... However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Antis has more resources in transit outside of the arcade. Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Well, we could. No, but if they deploy Manosaurs, we'd be better served having it the other way around.
I wanted to try and get back to that dialogue, see if we could, like, help him customize his trench look. Whoa. And this is based off his. So I don't even know if this was based off, like, anything I could find. Now, is this the proper way to get in, I guess? Just backwards? Yeah.
Are you going to be a problem? Because I have a solution that requires very little computation.
Please keep your behavior within acceptable parameters.
Oh, is this the trench up here, potentially? Oh, this is just the train structure.
If you're here to help, then you should be aware that we've all been placed on standby after that last attack.
I do not believe I've observed you in these trenches before. You are aware this is a war zone, correct? Halt. Access to that area of this trench line has been restricted to authorized personnel only. It isn't safe, given the rift activity.
Alright, I don't want to jump over there right when he's looking at me, just because that seems to be a quick way to get things to start blasting.
Satisfying answer. Trust Vicar Meg's side.
I hope you aren't being... This is the last bastion of control before No Man's Land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this locale, but please refrain from impeding our operations.
Move on, freelancer. I've been tasked with only treating enlisted personnel.
Only enlisted personnel, huh? That you gotta treat? Okay. Oh! I didn't mean to swing like that, but, yeah, why don't you go treat her? Oh, wait, you can't. She's gone. Oh.
Everyone is on edge since that last attack. Honestly, the quiet has made reading far more enjoyable and increased the speed of my literary consumption by 14%.
Aw, yeah.
Say, I observed that. That's how you compensate us for internal records classify you a...
That's crazy. I didn't even see him coming back this way. They don't tell me the direction of the people of where they're looking until it actually becomes combat, which sucks. Until then, they're just dots.
I wasn't aware our situation had become dire enough to warrant the employment of mercy.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand.
What's a pipe doctor?
The notion of a pipe doctor stems from the belief and understanding that plumbing and the human body are fundamentally very similar. Of course, I wouldn't make such a claim if I couldn't back it up. It's like I've always said, a doctor is a biological plumber, exploring the unknown and unseen depths of the human body. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? Take it from the pipe doctor. We're all just tubes down to the core. Always remember, good plumbing starts in the bowels.
I do not believe you have clearance to be here.
I make my own clearance.
Attention, freelancer, you are currently heading into
Ah! Ah, what the... Okay, so that sprat just blew up.
my pants!
What?
Aggressors in range.
Did he just say who pissed in my pants?
Our commander hangs from a thread!
Maybe I'll just lure him out here with a distraction grenade.
My aftermarket parts are prime.
Damn. Whoa. Oh. Well, I guess it wasn't getting far. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hear something. So I found a secret entrance that's sealed. Okay, so what does that do for me? Let anyone who read this plaque know of the sacrifices of these. Okay. I gotta turn them on in order. Second. So that would mean that's third. What? In memory of an artificer, here lies the body and honored possessions of the artificer, Castillo. Castillo led us through troubled times of our separation from the Protectorate. So while they are unique items per se... Huh.
Someone's off for a medic. Out of sight and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly.
This is Chief Quidley, recording with the intent of registering this most unusual sequence of events and securing their serial wave rights. Recently, we reckoned it'd be a hoot to hack a captured order terminal, use it to heckle them. Instead, we wound up chinwagging. It turns out we have much in common. They're bored, we're bored, and everyone got sick of trench living months ago. Next thing you know, we're getting together for brews in a wave of their knockoff sport, pitchball. And where there's booze and ball, there's betting. And while those order folk are scary data smart, they can't see the angles if they're big as a ship and bright as a hollow ad. They just see stats and percents. And don't get how spunk, moxie, and being due play into it. I thought hustling games of six caps was the easiest way to make bits. Not no more.
$500 bits and a pitch ball. Messages between them and the order.